I think I'm recharged.
I think I've gotten a grain of hope, at least. At least.
And it's kind of released this playful side of me that is kidding and having fun.
I've discovered that it's okay to open yourself up.
I think this is an amazing place. A lot of potential for people to come here and learn.
How do you not catch your breath in a place like this?
Here we are. Now it's time to head out into the world. So, we came in with 3 questions. Remember the first time we met? Right. And now I have 3 questions I'd like each of us to consider. When you came in, I asked you, who am I? Who am I? The second one is, what have I discovered? And the third is, what is my commitment? Because I believe that people have the best intentions, but they go out into the world and they forget, because we're so busy. We get consumed with our lives again. So, Kevin, let's start with Kevin.
Who am I? I'm the student. I learned from all of you and from life and from Oak Haven, and I'm constantly learning. And what have I discovered? I've learned a lot from this group, aspects of each other I see in myself. As far as commitment, practice. I think that's the commitment, is to practice what I've learned and keep going with it.
That means a lot to me. Thank you very much, Kevin. Julie.
Who am I? I am still all of those things that I said I was, but the only reason I am all of those things is because I'm Julie. And that's who I am, and that's who I love being. And I think the biggest thing that I've done is underestimate all of those people that I think are my stress triggers. What have I discovered? I have helped everybody else realize their dream and put mine on hold, and I'm not going to do that. And my commitment is to create some calm for myself so that I too can practice what it is that we've shared here this weekend. There's been some really cool relationships created here too, and I want to take that with me.
Thank you. Renae.
Who am I? I'm an explorer. I'm going to explore my inner ocean, and I'm a survivor. What I've discovered since I've been here is it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let your guard down. And my commitment is to stay focused and stay on the path of getting more in tune and in touch with who I am and working towards a goal.
Thank you very much. Ronnie.
Hi. Who am I? I'm still Ronnie. What have I discovered? I think I've really enjoyed learning about all the different cultures and the different religions and how universal it is, these issues and these questions of identity and the divine and finding God, how people come to these answers and find peace and really are searching the same things, same issues that touch us all here. And then what is my commitment? I really am intrigued with meditation, and I really want to incorporate that mental discipline in my life and make it as natural as the physical discipline that I have, and be just as comfortable sitting for 15 minutes or 30 minutes in meditation with a calm mind as I would with an active body.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Bruce.
I think of me, and I hope I can achieve this goal, as more of gonna be a soldier or an ambassador of goodness, to show people, you know, if I can change, you can change, and start trying to do the baby steps and take one day at a time and one person at a time, and hopefully, start changing the neighborhood, and then maybe the block, and then the city or whatever. So my commitment is going to be to keep direction, keep the mission, keep the direction, keep focused, and to take care of me. And that way, hopefully, I can help take care of other things in my life and around my life.
Spirituality, true love of self, true joy is found when you imagine yourself as a spring. A spring fills up, and it can only give out of it its abundance. Think about that. A spring, only when it sprouts out and the water comes out can we use it. But we keep living our lives like we're a river emptying into the ocean, and there's nothing left for us. We empty ourselves. It's out of the abundance and the filling of oneself, self-care, that you will change your life first, and then it overflows, like you said, into the block, into the neighborhood, into the community and the world. Thank you. Keisha, 3 questions.
Wow. On that first day, I was so broken, and I didn't know who I was anymore. And now it is clear. It's clear. And I am really a rose, and I always thought that I was a rose. I was just so wilted and unwatered, and I really got to a point where I gave up. I had to come here for a reason. And what I discovered were the tools to nourish that rose, to make it flourish, to make it grow again, to be able to really thrive. My commitment is just working on self. It's time for me to practice self and just make that rose the biggest, brightest, orangest rose.
Nourish those roots.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, every one of you. You have blessed my life more than you will ever know. As the infinity sign is like a figure 8, as each of you have transformed and grown, you've taken my soul and my being into that transformation, and I have totally changed. We're totally different people, and I'm a totally different person. So thank you very much. I can never, ever thank you enough.